So what is high intensity interval training? Well, it would be like our ancient ancestors, right? They didn't go to the gym. They didn't get on a treadmill. They didn't go for a jog. When they exercised, it was in bursts. It was in short bursts. And so that is what this is. You warm up, you do a short burst, about 30 seconds of literally high intensity. So if you're on a treadmill, if you're on a stationary bike, if you're on a Stairmaster, Jimmy, you play tennis, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's brief moments, right? I'm sure during the game where it is all out, running back and forth.
Yeah, I wear my watch, my Apple Watch, and to track and to see, which level that I hit. And so tennis definitely is HIIT training, because I can get up to, my heartbeat will get up to 130 and 140 beats per minute. And I can actually, and this is not even competing, this is just practice, just with some friends, and my heart rate stayed above 115 for a good 10, 15 minutes, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, something like pickleball, which is really popular in my age group, right? But it's kind of like tennis.
That's less.
Well, maybe for somebody my age.
yeah. If you ask tennis players, you tell them about pickleball. They're like,
no.
What? So you're holding a beer in one hand, and then you're just standing there with another paddle. That's pickleball.
Okay. Well, some people are probably going to disagree on that one.
Yeah.
but you're putting it all, you're going all out for a short period of time. So let's talk about if you are going to do this, if you're going to try this. You don't need to go to the gym. Okay. You don't need to be on it. A lot of people have a treadmill at home or a stationary bike at home that's got clothes hanging on it. So you can take those clothes off of there. And try this. So you want to warm up for like a minute or two, right? Just get some brisk walking or brisk something to get your, body warmed up. And then you just go like crazy for 30 seconds. Okay. Just 30 seconds. That's all. And you're going to be without oxygen. That's the whole idea. You're going to be gasping for air. So don't freak out if you haven't been exercising, because you're going to be fine. You will get oxygen back. And then you want to slow down and get with oxygen for even a minute and a half. If it takes you that long to recover, if you're not in good shape and you haven't been exercising, it may take you a minute and a half to 2 minutes to recover. So just remember, your heart is a muscle, and it's no different than going to the gym and doing a bicep, curls and getting sore, right? Because you've torn down some of that muscle tissue. But what your body does is it rebuilds more muscle tissue. So the next time you do it, you can do a heavier weight, and your heart is the same way. So this high intensity, 30 seconds is really pushing your heart, and then you're giving your heart a chance to recover and get with oxygen. And then you do it again. And typically the amount of time is 20 minutes. So you're warming up, you do 20 minutes of this on and off, and then you cool down. Okay. That's, some people do it longer. Some people do 30 minutes. I like to do 5-minute warm up, 20-minute HIIT, 5-minute cool down. That feels really good to me. And I want to share my personal story with this, because I was introduced to HIIT probably, 6 or 7 years ago, maybe. It's been quite a while. And of course I'm menopausal, right? I'm menopausal now. I was menopausal then. And, one of the things that happens with menopausal women is we put weight on around the middle of the body. We call it the menopause 10, at least 10 pounds after menopause. It just shows up.
I haven't heard that before. Menopause 10.
Yeah, menopause 10. And it shows up in the belly. And so there's part of that is good. I always tell my women to bless your menopause, your little menopause there, because it makes estrogen. So fat makes estrogen. So we want a little bit of that, but we don't, when your pants start getting really tight, which mine started getting tight, and I was really getting frustrated because I hadn't worried about weight in a long time. So I read about this and I thought, okay, I worked out 5 days a week. I went to 2 yoga classes a week, and then 3 days a week I'd go to the gym. And I was doing long, slow, low intensity aerobics on Stairmaster or a treadmill. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to try this and see what happens. I'm only going to do it twice a week. And I'm going to do the 30 minutes is what I did. Warm up 5, 20 minutes, high intensity, cool down. Okay. So I did that for 3 months and I lost 1 inch off my waist. I changed nothing else. I didn't change anything else. I lost about 3 or 4 pounds, not a lot of weight, but where I was so excited was the fact that my pants were fitting really comfortably again, So for me personally, it really worked, and it stayed off because I still do that twice a week. I don't do it any more than twice a week. You can do it more than twice a week, but personally for me, twice a week. So any thoughts on that, Jimmy, before I go into this research that I just read about?
Yeah, I would say, just to well, first of all, we need to say a disclaimer. We are not telling you what to do, that we are not advising you to do HIIT training. You need to consult your physician first, and make sure that it's safe for you to do that. That is a disclaimer. We're not physicians, so we have to let you know. But if you want our opinion about what we do and what we recommend our patients do, so, there's no one exercise, just like there's no one diet that's going to fix everything. This is another type of exercise that is beneficial for most people. But we'll dive a little more deeper about how to do it, when to do it. Because I actually after we go over your research, I'm reading some things about when to do it is also very important. It could actually be hurting you doing it at the wrong time.